Hello everyone, hope we're okay. Just thought I'd do a little video just on being prepared. So I've done a drop off this morning in Huddersfield, and I managed to pick up a job going from Ellen just over to Manchester. So picked up the job and it had on the notes 1 IDC, non-hazardous to pick up. So I've gone and done the job and we're now picked up and we are loaded, and you know what, it's really important to be prepared. So this is only about the third time I've had to use a hide hat. First time I've had to use goggles, obviously high vis, safety boots, all that kind of stuff. And as I approached the site, there was a barrier and it said stop and please read the sign. So I read the sign, and these were all the things that it told me I needed before I entered the site. So it's massively important to be prepared and have enough equipment. Now, I've actually got 2 hard hats. I've got 2 pairs of goggles. I've got 2 high-vis vests, as you can see, and I've actually got another spare that's never been opened, which is in the back of the van. Always wear the safety boots, always have them on, because you never know where you're going or what you need to do. You've got to be prepared. Obviously in the back we talk about securing the load. I've even got spare straps, just in case one breaks or one's not fit for purpose. Be prepared. You never quite know when you're going to need your equipment. I'll show you what we've got in the back, and I'll show you how we've secured it. So here we are in the back. You can see the kind of things that you have to carry. I was asked about securing stuff in the back and how I do it. So you can see we've got 2 straps on it here. It's right against the bulkhead anyway, so that's going nowhere. Just covered up the information of where it's come from and where it's going, just from a data protection point of view, so just ignore that. And then just another one, non-hazardous, but I've got this on. So I did actually phone David and the logistics to just ask him about it, because it did say on the notes it's non-hazardous. It does say on the paperwork non-hazardous, and he said to me, he said it's probably below what's classed as hazardous, so you're okay to transport it. It just goes to show you can never be too sure, and it's always worth checking. But there we go, that's it secured in the back. So as you can see, we've got quite a heavy load on, so that's a ton in weight. So I mentioned previously that it's really important to know how much you can carry, and I can carry about 1200 kilo, so I'm about 200 under with that. I'd never go to 1200 though. I probably try to stay to about 1100 if I possibly can, just to make sure you've got enough weight either way. And James did a video recently where he talked about weights on axles and that, so you can see how big that is and how heavy it is. I could have quite easily stuck that on the back of the van, however that would have completely overweighted the back axle, so that's why it's in the middle, to try and even it out a little bit. That's the kind of things you've got to do. But it's really important. The other thing is while you're driving, so if I'm going down the motorway and I suddenly come to a load of traffic that's building up, if I'm braking heavily with that in the back, you can feel it. You can feel the difference when you've got the weight in, so make sure you adjust your driving style as well. Little tips, hope they're helpful. See you soon.